Hey YouTube, it's Mrlubufu. No, I haven't been posting a video recently because it was finals. Yes! So, I am very off right now, in case you can't tell. I had, in the past 16 hours, 7.5 of those hours were spent sleeping. 7.5 of them were spent in tests, and an hour was spent for eating breakfast and more studying. So I'm really tired. So the only way I feel it could get better was if I talked about magic. Okay. So they announced the name of the set, or the newest set for the closure of Innistrad. So we already knew that the first set of Innistrad was Innistrad. The second one in the series, or the trilogy set thing, is Dark Ascension, and they announced yesterday that it's going to be Avacyn Restored, and I like it a lot. Those of you who know me know that I love me my angels, and they have, I'm going to include a little overlay at one point. But they have awesome art by one of my favorite artists, Jason Chan. Another one is Chippy, the guy who did Skithers through Blight Dragon. He's also pretty good. And they got this beautiful picture of an angel. It looks like it's going to be great. So I kind of wanted to quickly run through what my speculations are. These are asterisk here, purely speculatory. Filled with speckles. They have no basis in, no real basis in fact. They essentially come down to, what I think is going to happen. So you could treat this with a grain of salt. Feel free to tell me that I'm wrong in the comments. I probably am. But, nevertheless, I'm not going to be super risky and greedy and say crazy things. But, anyway, Dark Ascension is going to be really cool, in my opinion. I think, it's going to be a nice little continuation of how Innistrad is, with the really horror themed shenanigans. Definitely, I think that the giant demon of evilness is going to show its face, kick some butt. We know that Sorin Markov, or at least from the pictures, I am extrapolating that Sorin Markov is going to be in the set as one of the Planeswalkers. So, black people rejoice. There's also another Planeswalker that's been hinted at. Duck Faden. I think that's how it's said. Dak Faden, perhaps. One of the two. And it looks like he might be blue-red. One of the two colors, or both. That you can look online for more. They've announced one common of the set, which shows that Flashback's coming back. It's Faithless Looting, which is red player, I want to say, draws 2 cards and discards a card, or draws 2, discards 2. I can check right now because I have the internet open, and I know watching me click open the internet's going to be great. But okay, Faithless Looting. For 1 red, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Flashback, 2 colorless and a red. So, I don't know, it's good card filtering for red, at least. Not sure how good it is in mono red, but you never know with what. The big gist is that they're bringing black. They're keeping Flashback in it. So, it seems like Flashback's going to be a lot more important than, let's say, Metalcraft was in over the Scars of Mirrodin block. Maybe as powerful or as important as Infect was, but they split it over 2 big archetypes, things. I'm not tired. Anyway, so the fact that they're gonna have Dak Faden and Sorin, as I want to say, are the chase Planeswalkers, or the chase cards of the set. There might, of course, there's some rares that, again, no one knows what's gonna come out. But I think that it's gonna be a good set. It's gonna be darker. I think that Black's gonna get a boost, but I always think Black's gonna get a boost because it really doesn't see too much play. I mean, we've got green-white tokens right now as a deck, mono-red, blue-red Delver, blue-white humans, blue-white Delver. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it ends up. And then, of course, with just the photo of the newest set, Avacyn Restored. No, I don't think that the Angel's going to be Planeswalker. I think she's just going to be one really freaking awesome Angel. It's going to be great. I want it. So, that's going to be great. The art that they're playing for it, I don't think it's going to be the art on the card itself. I think that's going to be some sort of spell that's like Avacyn Restored or Hope Restored or something like that. If I'm right on that, awesome. So, and it just shows, because it shows like all the people saying, yay, she's back. So there's that. Other thing that I was going to talk about is the symbol for Avacyn Restored is totally the symbol of Avacyn. Oh my god, mind blowing. So great. But seriously now. It's going to be a large set, 244 cards. So the last third block set that was large was Rise of the Eldrazi. So hopefully they've learned their lesson a little bit, because Rise of the Eldrazi was drafting, it was kind of meh. And it looks like Innistrad Restored will be drafted by itself. So you won't get like it was Rise World Wake, or it was drafted back then. It was Zendikar World Wake Rise. This time it's actually just going to be triple Restored when it's, or Avacyn Restored when it's drafted, but Innistrad Block Constructed will be 2 packs of each. So 2 Dark Ascension, 2 Innistrad, and 2 Avacyn Restored. So I think this is going to be fun. I think that the humans are going to get a nice little touch. I think the blue-white humans deck is going to get a lot better over time. Delver decks seem to be pretty good at the moment with this metagame, so we'll see. Again, I have a little gut, or a little bit of investment in Angel's deck, but also in Mono Black Control. They haven't made it as good as it's going to be, but you never know. And the other thing I'm going to say, try not to buy pre-orders. I mean, unless you're really good at seeing what value is going to be, they overprice stuff. So, don't suck into hype, like I am doing right now. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Feel free to complain about my rant and say how I'm horribly wrong. Peace.